These guys who ordinarily hate each other to work together.
I can do as president, but I will protect you.
What would you need me to do?
You think that I'm crazy to be working with these Italians?
They act like they're better than us, but maybe we losing our dignity.
We got a problem. You got a problem. Dignity has its price.
Oh boy, Lord have mercy. Now you know I like this character. That's Stella. We got to talk about Stella and how she is playing Ernie like a South American vuvuzela. And for y'all that ain't never heard of vuvuzela, that's that thing that they play down when you having a soccer game. She is playing the hell out of Ernie. I'm talking about this sister right here. And I do love me some Stella. Now, Mooch, this whole story arises because we're going to talk about the main line in a minute, but Chin is getting upset because he really don't know what the hell happened to his boy. He thinks that one of the other mob bosses took him out. Ernie knows the truth. And Ernie knows
Bonanno took him out.
He thinks Bonanno took out his boy. Ernie knows the truth. And Ernie's trying to throw, he's trying to throw Chin all kinds of barriers and distractions. And so he goes and talks to Stella about the situation. And Stella said, we need to find us a dummy, a gilly, a tomato, a banana in the tailpipe, whatever you want to call them. So they reach out to Ernie's cousin. And Stella straight clowned Ernie. Do you feel me? Stella told him and got in this. Did you feel the intensity in that?
I was going to say, did you see the sexual tension with it?
Stella knows what she's doing. Yeah. Stella playing him like a country fiddle. She got in his face. She was breathing Corona all up on his nose and told him, "You will not kill because you was in so many words, you a bitch." Is what she basically told Ernie. So Ernie gets the cousin, bring him to the Gechee. They having fun and dancing. And you know what? Ernie realizes the cousin has grown up to be a fine young man. The cousin, he's down for these different groups helping each other out. And I was like, damn, you can't kill him, Ernie. And Ernie didn't want to kill him. But in the end, because he's trying to get them panty draws from Stella, he kills him. Moochie, break down that storyline. What you got for us?
Power of the P.
Power of the panty draws, man. That's what runs the world. It runs the world.
Power of the P.
Yeah, man. Look at that look on Ernie's face, boy. It looked like the panty draws done put him to sleep already.
I said it was sexual tension between them.
It was definitely some. I think it was more with him than her.
Nah, I think she plays with him like that, but she plays with him because she knows how far she knows that he still wants her.
And I wish they wouldn't have killed the cousin so quick because the cousin was kind of integrated. The cousin really was about, blacks dealing with whites. As long as you making that money, I'm good to go.
He just got killed because he was down with Bonanno. It is what it is. Yeah. Look, I gotta take somebody out, and you the easiest one I could get to. Even though that was his cousin, that's the crazy part to me.
Yeah, because it shouldn't be crazy. You just said panty draws rule the world, and that's what ruled the world. She played him. She went just Tony Soprano on poor little Ernie. Poor little Ernie ain't know what was about to hit him, and then in walks Stella with that groove thing, and she put it on him. Now the question is, how do you think Chin is gonna feel when he finds out the truth? Because Mooch, we know he's gonna find out the truth.
That is one of my questions.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mooch be having questions for y'all because she wants y'all to get involved. I got a question
for everybody in the chat.
Okay.
If a war starts between Gigante and Bonanno, will Chin be bumpy? And go ahead. Well, that's the first question. And will the war between Bonanno and Gigante family will they war because of what Ernie did?
Oh yeah, they're gonna
war because of what Ernie did.
They're gonna go to war. Larry's on his way. He's gonna be a few minutes late. If if a war breaks out, Chin is definitely gonna need. He is definitely gonna need Bumpy because we know all the other mob families don't care for him. They basically think he is about as good as a black person. They consider him just a dumbass driver. They think that he's scum. They think he's not smart, which he's all those things. The best decision he ever made was teaming up with Bumpy. But the problem I got with Bumpy is making this Negro smarter. Bumpy is upgrading him. Like Beyonce and Jay-Z came together and they talked about upgrading. Bumpy is upgrading Chin. And if a war breaks out, they're going to definitely need him. But here's some comments coming in. Morpheus Simmons, love that name. That's how mob hits get set up. It's always someone they know or close to, and it's your family or friend that does it. Yeah, that's what it seems to do because they always going to try to go after what's close to you. They'll warn you with your animals. You know, you got a goldfish, they're going to dry his ass. You got a dog, they're going to hang him. Then after they warn you, they coming for the real family next. So it's going to be something, man. But we'll continue to follow the story with Ernie. If you had to pick between Ernie and Stella, and Chin had to take out some vengeance on one of the two, who's he going to do it to, Moochie?
He's not going to kill his daughter.
Nope.
He's gonna take Ernie, and Ernie knows that. Mm-hmm. That's why as soon as she said, okay, well, I'll go tell my father.
Right.
What's the worst that could happen? I already did the worst. I was with a black guy.
I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. The most dangerous person on this show right now is Stella.
She's more gangster than them.
Yeah, Stella dangerous, man. Let me put her picture back up here. Because this is a dangerous woman right here. This chick, and she's standing right by the phone too. Her ass is dangerous. Do you hear me? Keep an eye on Stella because she ain't playing with nobody about this mess. And she know her daddy ain't gonna kill her. Her daddy probably will kill himself before he kill his sweet daughter. So,
you know, I'm still wondering why. I know that Ernie is resistant to telling Chin that he killed Benny. Mm-hmm. But I'm still wondering why they just didn't go right up front and say, tell Chin, look, we killed him. That Stella heard he was back in town. She was angry. She went up there to go talk to him, and dude tried to kill her. Mm-hmm. That dude told me that I had to kill her, and he tried to kill her, and so I had to shoot him in defense of your daughter. I don't understand why they didn't tell him that. They could have left the part out that she shot him in the leg and just been like, look, he tried to kill her, so I had to shoot him. It was that simple. And I don't think Chin was going to have any ill feelings towards Ernie for defending his daughter like that. And I mean, and it wasn't like he really liked that. I mean, he liked Benny, but it wasn't like, you know, Benny was his ace. I mean, he was like, I hate the fact he's always doing that porn stuff. He thought the dude was a pervert, a degenerate, you know?
Mm-hmm. I believe that Ernie also lost his dignity in this episode with the act that he did by shooting his own cousin.
I mean, he choked him.
She played him.
Choked him.
Larry. I don't know who was in the back. Somebody did it though.
Larry, Stella played Ernie like a South African vuvuzela. I said it already. She played the hell out of him. And then she waved all her sexual tension in his face, basically told him he was a bitch and he wouldn't kill nobody. And
he put it up to get with her.
Oh my Lord. And the person he killed, Larry, was a decent dude. He was all for the integration of the blacks and the families doing business together and all this, that, and the third. And then Ernie winds up choking my man. Got to be more careful. Told him the police was coming, so he turned his head and he pulled a string out on him. Wow.
You know what I don't understand is that Chan already had it in his mind that Benny got killed over some porn stuff, right? Mm-hmm. I don't understand why Ernie just didn't go find one of the dudes that Benny deals with on the porns business and just kill that dude. Why kill your own family and risk a war with the other families? Why not just go grab one of the porn dudes and kill that guy.
He got the cousin because the cousin works with Bonanno. And you know, Chen is thinking that Bonanno is the one that killed his boy.
Yeah, he was already ready to go at him, Chen. He was ready to get Bonanno.
Yeah, but if you go get a dude that's involved with the porn industry that's unaffiliated, he may work, dealing with the mob, but he may not be a made dude. That way, if you kill that guy, you don't risk the families coming back on you for it. It's just like, okay, this guy did it. Maybe Bonanno put the hit out. We don't know, but we at least got the dude that did it, at least as far as they care.
But that's what happens with young people. They don't think that far ahead.
I was going to say, Larry, you expect these young people to
They don't think that far ahead.
Ernie is...
If I tell, if out of me or her, who's going to die? If Chen doesn't like the answer what comes out, who's going to die? Is Stella going to die or is Ernie going to die? It's going to be Ernie.
Right.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be
Ernie.
Ernie.
Amen.
Yeah. And right now, Ernie is just thinking with the little head. He's not thinking with the big head at all.
Right. And Solomon Jules says Benny was a made man and murder on a made man was sanctioned by the family or commission. I understand that. And that's the reason why I was saying that you go get somebody else. You go get somebody who's involved in the porn industry and make it seem as if that dude is the one that killed him. That way, when you kill him, you have retribution for Benny being murdered. And you're not killing another made guy, so you don't have to worry about any pushback from the other family. Because now Ernie didn't kill his cousin. His family's going to be pissed at him if that ever comes out.
Oh,
and
God, yeah.
Bonanno's people are going to be pissed at him. And they're going to come for him.
Yep.
It is going to come out because you know why? He went back and told his mother everything.
Oh.
So his mother knows that they was hanging out.
Oh, right. Lord, have mercy.
This is gonna come back and bite him right in the head.
And other people saw him because they went up to the Gechee together. They're gonna be people that had seen him together. They're gonna be like, "Oh, you were hanging with your cousin, then you're hanging with him the other night. He's going to meet with you again, then he never shows up anywhere else again." They're gonna know what's up with it. That's why I was saying they should have found somebody else.
God,
they should have found somebody else.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, men, let me tell you something right now. Ain't no panty draws worth death. You understand me?
It was worth it for Ernie.
No, it's not. He ain't even got it. He ain't even got it.
He was going with the potential and the idea of it.
And the potential definitely ain't worth it. Potential is nothing until it's kinetics. And right now it's all potential. And he's going to potentially die for something that he ain't going to get.